I cut the check, I cut the check, I cut the check. Tell my niggas we up next, so we up next. She shot a text, she shot a text, she shot a text. Kill the I might put the different day, put a nigga on that same shit. I've been ballin' with my niggas, Kevin Cambridge. Oh, you drippy, but you better tuck your chain quick.
What's good, y'all? I'm back with another episode. I know it's been a week and a half, but I just started my new job, so I was kind of trying to do that. Then I had finals this week for school, so it was kind of hard to just slide in a podcast, and I would have did it like a couple of days ago, but it just would have been about nothing. I probably would have got no views. I might even get no views on this one, but who cares? I feel more confident with this episode. But what's up, man? I'm back. Got a couple things to talk about, so let's get straight into it. First, I want to talk about the Rookie of the Year because to me, it's a done deal. Because let me tell you why. I think Anthony Edwars is the Rookie of the Year, and this is a major reason why. If you look at the MVP race, Joel Embiid, he had it locked for the first half of the year. Then he got hurt and missed like a month. Then he came back and he couldn't get back to the top of the ladder because Jokic was doing his thing at that time too. So then when you look at the Rookie of the Year case, LaMelo was doing his thing the first half of the year, going crazy. Anthony Edwards was doing cool. He was like right behind him literally all year. It was him or Tyrese Halliburton. They were both right behind him. And then LaMelo got hurt. And when LaMelo got hurt, Anthony Edwards took off. And now that LaMelo is back, I feel like he can't compete with what Anthony Edwards was doing while he was hurt. Anthony Edwards was dropping 40-point games, 30-point games, and efficient. Like last week against John Morant, he dropped 40-something points in 20-something minutes he dropped 40-something points with 22 shots. He's been doing that the whole second half of the season. Like I said, in the second half of the season, he's been averaging like 23 points. He's damn near been their best player on the Timberwolves. And he has been the reason why they've been winning a lot more, which they probably shouldn't, because if they don't get a top 3 pick, that goes to the Warriors. And if I'm the Warriors, I'm doing something with that pick. Because you already made a mistake. James Wiseman's cool, but for the Warriors, he's not. You didn't really need James Wiseman. You could have drafted LaMelo. He would have been way better. Or you could have traded it like y'all should have did. And just got somebody way better. Then y'all would have been in a better position that y'all are in now. But Timberwolves, I'm y'all. I want to lose a little bit more. Even though we only got like 3-4 games, I want to lose all them games. Because we don't get that top 3. That sucks. If they don't get a top 3 pick and they just suck this whole season, that would suck. But yeah, I just feel like, for me, in my perspective, I feel like if people are going to say that Joel Embiid can't go back, he can't compete with the MVP race no more because he missed that whole month. And you can't say the same for LaMelo. Like, Anthony Edwards for the past 4 weeks was on top of the NBA Rookie of the Year ladder. Then LaMelo came back. And that week that LaMelo came back, Anthony Edwards had a better week. Then next week, LaMelo's back at number 1. That's just showing NBA is biased. Like, you know, NBA, they do a lot with LaMelo. Not just the NBA, just all different medias in general. House of Highlights is their second name is House of LaMelo. They even call themselves House of LaMelo because that's all they do. The other day, they posted a video of LaMelo and it was called LaMelo's Fixing His Wrist. Why do we care about that? And then, like, they're doing what they did with LaMelo, what they did with Zion last year. Just point at little shit just to make him look so great. Even though he is great. It's just little weird stuff. Like, who cares about his wrist? I mean, luckily he's not hurt. But, like, him fixing his wrist, who cares about that? But I feel like they're using that to put LaMelo over Anthony Edwards in the Rookie of the Year race. I don't think LaMelo is a Rookie of the Year this season. You missed the whole month. We're going to say that Joel Embiid can't chase Jokic. He can't compete with Jokic no more because he missed that whole month. And you can't say that. You got to say the same thing with LaMelo. He can't be the Rookie of the Year if he missed that whole month. And then, not just that he missed the whole month. Like, if you missed the whole month and Anthony Edwards was playing mid, then I understand. But Anthony Edwards was averaging like 24 in the month of April and May. He's been dominating. Like I said, he's been a reason why they're winning. Also, Cat and D'Lo, they're also playing really good. But, like, Anthony Edwards is, some nights, definitely been their best player. So, I feel like he has that award locked. Now, like I said, NBA has LaMelo at number 1, which I feel like it's completely biased because even if you look at the weeks, Anthony Edwards had a better week. Anthony Edwards had a 40-point game. Melo had like 120-point damn near triple double. That's cool, but Anthony Edwards had a 40-point game that he ended up winning, and then you just top LaMelo over him that easily. I don't like that. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful, and that's just showing their bias at the end of the day. But I really think Anthony Edwards deserves to be the Rookie of the Year, and hopefully he does win it because he played most of the season and had a great second half of the season. He's had a dominant second half of the season, and he's been showing why he's the #1 pick. Like that scoring potential is high. Like definitely on some D Wade, Donovan Mitchell shit. That scoring potential is high. But really the real reason why I wanted to come here is to talk about my Lakers, man. I'm seeing through this. I'm seeing what they're doing, man. I'm seeing what they're doing. LeBron's supposed to come back Monday. He decided to rest him one more day. He's supposed to come back yesterday. He decided to rest him one more day. You know what they're doing. They're just resting for the playing game. They not hurt no more. LeBron's not hurt no more. I hate to say that he's a person like that, but like, yeah, he's low managing. He's low managing. He don't want to play in these little games that don't matter. Cause when they're playing, he has to win at least one, and like the team's winning without them, so they can easily slide into that 6th spot. But the Mavericks and the Portland Trailblazers, they're actually looking really good right now. So they will have to lose at least 1 or 2 games for the Lakers to slide up. But if they don't, like you see what LeBron and AD doing, they just resting. AD got his 2 games back. He's feeling himself again. So I'm expecting them both not to play the rest of the regular season, which would be smart. Because we don't need y'all no more. We don't need y'all for the regular season. We don't need none of our key players. Sit KCP, sit Alex, sit Cool, sit all of them. Just let the G League play. Because even though those are little parts of the team, they're parts that really matter. Like KCP, last year, KCP was a really good player in the finals. Kuzma was a really decent player in the finals. So those are all players that we really need. We started Alex Caruso in Game 6, and he had a really good impact in the finals. So, I just want my team to cool down for these last few games. Let's get ready because we got to make a push. Because the West, even though a lot of teams that were looking good a couple weeks ago are looking kind of bad this week, they're still going to be good come playoff time. Like the Nuggets, yes, they lost Jamal Murray. But y'all see what MPJ's doing. 20 points in the first half, ending up with 30 games, some 40-point games. Like, I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for a year or two now. If they just let MPJ be him, let him be the real option, he'll do that next to Jokic. That's what I'm saying. It sucks that Jamal Murray got hurt, but for them to now see what MPJ can really do, hopefully when Jamal Murray comes back, it's not just so Jamal Murray and Jokic heavy, because that's what it was in the playoffs. It was just get the ball to them. You can get the ball to MPJ, he can create, he can do his own thing. This baby T-Mac, bro, he shoot over you, it's amazing. So there's a team that we should still be scared of. The Clippers, you already know about them, even though they're looking pretty bad right now. I'm not expecting that to last long. When does Serge Ibaka come back? I gotta look that up. Serge Ibaka been gone for the whole second half of the season. Serge Ibaka. Damn, that's the first Serge. Oh, so Serge is nearing his return. Yeah, they need Serge Ibaka back. That just to spread the floor, block shots, stick defense, able to switch. Like they need that back. But the Clippers, they're gonna be good, man. Like I said, Rondo's gonna help them out a lot. Like I said, this is Rondo's team because he's obviously the leader. This is his team. With the Suns, just CP3, man. I expected the Suns to be surprising in the playoffs. Like they've been surprising this whole season, but I expect the Suns to be surprising in the playoffs. With CP3 being a leader, D-Book being a nice co-star, and I don't expect D-Book's game to go down at all just for him playing in the playoffs. I don't expect it to go out at all. I expect him to have really good playoffs, and this Suns team is also a scary team to beat. And then for us in general, the Lakers, I want to stop to that 8 seed. I ain't gonna lie. Because that Jazz team gonna be so easy. Jazz cool, but I'm not really scared of the Jazz. I know I'm not the only one that thinks it. I'm just gonna be one of the only ones that said the Jazz not all that. Like if Steph Curry, if the Warriors would slide to the AC, let's say playing games happen, the Lakers beat the Warriors game 1, which I'm expecting, but you don't know with Steph Curry. Then the Warriors beat they beat whoever's in that 9th or 10th seed, and they go into the AC. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put my money on the Warriors. I'm not really that high on the Jazz. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that high on the Jazz. I'll put my money on the Warriors. The Jazz are cool, but it's not that much to me, bro. They not that much. Like, nah. I'm not that. It's no hate. It's just I see. Yeah, the record's cool, but I don't see them being as good as the record says. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I would definitely put my money on the Warriors. But like I said, for the Lakers, it's gonna be a hard one. But I'm seeing what they're doing now. They just resting. They resting, and it's smart. It's definitely smart. AD said all yesterday he's resting. But I think this is gonna be a really fun playoff. I think we can do something. And if we don't, I'm a basketball fan in general. Like I said, I want the Clippers to be in the finals. So if the Lakers don't, they come out playing like poop, I don't care. I want good basketball. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, I love good basketball, and I feel like a Clippers 76ers finals that's amazing basketball. That's amazing basketball. But I want to give a shout out to the Knicks and the Hawks, man. Both clinched playoffs yesterday. That first round, hopefully they can have a first round with each other, because that first round would be really fun. Seeing Trae Young play in the Garden in the playoffs, that would be fun as hell. And the Hawks, they're fully healthy now. I think so, right? Cam Reddish not bad, but like, it sucks for my dog, man. Cam Reddish my dog, bro, but like, he got put in a bad predicament. He's the worst out of the wings that they have. He's the worst out of he's the worst out of DeAndre Hunter, Bogdanovic, and I would even say he's worse than Kevin Porter. So he got put in a bad situation where it's just a wing heavy team, and now he really can't do nothing. So even if he wasn't hurt, he'll get a little bit of minutes because his defense is decent. But even this year, his defense wasn't all that. Yeah. They might look to trade him this offseason. I would hope my Cavs will hop on that. But yeah, this Hawks team, they're fully healthy. They're pretty deep. Clint Capella is having a year of his career, and him and Trae Young in that pick and roll, it can be bad for the Knicks. But Nerlens well, one of the most underrated defenders in this league, and you already got Julius Randle and Derrick Rose playing their best basketball of the year. RJ has been kind of bad the past few weeks, but everybody goes through a bad slump. RJ shooting 40% from the three. That's something that I would never thought he would touch ever in his career. He's shooting 40%. So I want to congratulate him on that, because that's crazy. That is crazy. 40% from him is crazy. You got Emmanuel quickly. I don't feel like he's going to shy away from the playoff moments. He's going to be there, man. That's Happy Grace born. That's around where I'm at. So I root for them, but Trae Young, bro. Trae Young and that Hawks team. That Hawks team kind of scary. Like, yeah, you got the Nets, 76ers, and the Bucks. But this is a real argument for who's that fourth best team in the East. You got the Heat. Yeah, they cool. They got Jimmy. But this Hawks team is not. It's not no slouch. They're not no slouch. You got Trae Young, Kevin Porter, DeAndre Hunter, who was having an amazing year before he got hurt. Hopefully he can come back and get to where he was at, because like the last game he only had like 6 shots, so hopefully he can come back and get to where he was at. But Danilo Gallinari is playing his best basketball. Bogdanovic, when Trae Young got hurt, that's when Bogdanovic started playing his best basketball, and now they're playing their best basketball together. Like I said, Clint Capella is playing the best basketball of his career. John Collins, he's always going to be there. Hopefully they re-sign him, because that's the perfect player next to Trae Young. And then you got the bench of Kendrick, K Dunn. Who else they got? Brandon Godwin. Danilo comes off the bench. It's a really good team. And Nate McMillan got them playing amazing defense. Like I said, they were trash before they had Nate McMillan. Now they're in the playoffs in the 4th seed. So it's going to be a really good series. 2 Coach of the Year candidates going against each other. 2 surprising teams going against each other. It's gonna be a really fun series. I thought the Hawks was nice, but then like I was like, they're cool, Everybody was talking about they're gonna be a high seed. They're gonna be a high seed, and then when they had them real close, they were. They were one of the worst teams in the East. They were tied with the Thunder or some shit. But now they got Nate McMillan, and he just turned them around so quickly. Now they're the 4th seed in the East, so I'm really proud of them, man. This is gonna be a really fun playoffs. I can't wait. But other than that, that's it for this episode, man. I might come up with a my fault. I might come up with another mock draft, end of the season mock draft. I gotta do some more scouting on players, like the overseas players. I wanna add them. I know they got that 168 point guard from Australia. That's really good. I've seen him play a couple times. They got that dude Usman Garuba, really good defender. So I gotta do some more scouting on them. But my mock draft video got numbers. That's on that 400 views. So I want to come out with another one because them ones popping. They popping. But playoffs start either next week or the week after that. So we get right into it. Playing games next week, baby. That's going. Whew, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. But other than that, man, that's it for this video. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Peace. It was good, y'all. I forgot to talk about a couple things with the video. So first off, I want to send my prayers to Jaylen Brown, Victor Oladipo. They both just got announced yesterday that they both going to be out for the rest of the season. Jaylen Brown with a wrist and Victor Oladipo, I want to say with an ankle or something, ankle injury or something. So prayers up to them. Jaylen Brown will be good. Victor Oladipo, that's the one that really scares me. Not that like Jaylen Brown, I don't care about Jaylen Brown. I'm saying like Victor Oladipo is a free agent this season, off season, and the last few years he's been kind of plagued with injuries, and I know he wants like a big contract, so he's definitely gonna have to sign a 1-year contract this season, this off season, to prove himself. But I just want to know what team's gonna give him that opportunity because, like I said, he has been plagued with injuries. I know the Heat really liked him; they really wanted him. He really wanted to be there, but these injuries, bro, injuries. He's another career that injuries has killed. He's another career because when Victor Oladipo was at his all-star level, it was like Harden, Klay Thompson, then Victor Oladipo, Bradley Beal, and all them. Like Victor Oladipo was on that level, and then that knee injury fucked him up, and then just kept getting injured after that. It sucks, man. Victor Oladipo one of my favorites, so that really sucks. But prayers up to Victor Oladipo, man. Prayers up to him. Prayers up to Jaylen Brown too. He's good though. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back next year, and happy that he had this really good season to show that the Celtics are definitely building on something. It's just Danny Ainge kind of holding them back, but they did it the hard way and they did it correctly. They got 2 great wings from the draft. That is hard. So shout outs to them. Shout out to Victor Oladipo and Jaylen Brown again, and that's it. Again, bye.